Babe, this is my girl impression. Ready and scene. Babe, I really feel like your arms and your thighs are really fitting tightly into that dress. And it's just like, it's cute and all, but you could really, start worrying about it. All right, I'm gonna record here. He told me once, like, dude, you've become a neutered version of Ben. I was like, and that woke me up. That helped me get my butt into gear. So I'll share my dreams. It's a 5-minute video anyways. So I don't know if this is gonna make it in the minute to win it challenge. I just want to say, I go to therapy. It's not for everyone. I think some people are like, yeah, like we don't need to hash into it. In fact, it can make it worse. Find a good therapist if you're gonna go to a therapist, but you do need a non-biased third-party perspective on life and life's issues. I think that's why men have like a tribe of men. Ladies have their tribe, their hen. What's it called? What is a group of hens? Roost? I don't know where I'm going with that. Anyways, I believe it's good to have your people that you trust, that have good values, all that. And they're just going to tell you non-BS. Like, hey, you're fat. I don't know if girls will ever say that, she said, but guys, I know we will. Like, dude, you're fat. When my buddy's like, you're fat. In fact, you're like he told me once, oh, this can go over a minute. We're okay. He told me once, like, dude, you've become a neutered version of Ben. I was like, wow. And that woke me up. That helped me get my butt into gear. So it takes friends, good friends, or a therapist, or a mentor, or a coach, or whatever, to tell you sometimes how it is 100%. And if you don't have someone like that in your corner, and they want the best for you, they want something better for you, find someone that can do that. Find a person that's like really honest, brutally honest. Girls, I don't know how that dynamic works, because I'm yet to hear like, girlfriend, you're so fat. She's like, you're fine, girl, queen, slay. And so find a girl that can be like, hey, you could really work on that. Like, you're out of shape. Like, I don't see it. I laugh because, like, I don't know how girls could do it without being like, I would never. Okay, this is definitely not going to go posted. What I'm trying to say, find people who can do that. Me and my therapist got into a real talk with today, all the spirit stuff, which is interesting. Obviously, it was probably fresh on my mind. I shared it on YouTube. I haven't uploaded all the videos, but I've shared a couple. I've recorded a couple, and he was like, he probably thinks I'm so crazy, and that's okay. That's okay. He probably thinks I hallucinate now. He probably thinks I am schizophrenic, and what's the word when you have psychosis? Whatever. My experiences are my experiences, and they help people sometimes, and so I will keep with it because of the good I've seen it do. And I haven't mentioned that, actually. My YouTube has there's a lot of stories. There's a lot of stories to share, and that, like, I reshared with him, and I think it could be good. I don't know, some of it, like, probably it just sounds like it's like you're boasting. It's like, cool, that happened. And like, so I want to find something that, like, how can it help you? Like, how can it directly affect your life personally? How can it actually be of service? And that's where I'm trying to find my stories, because I have a whole mix of, whether it's divorce content, relationship content, healthy nutrition, you stay on the grind. This guy is reversing Honda, a Toyota Prius. You're so cute. He's just being precious. Go ahead, you've got enough room now. Yeah, I hope I can just bring value. That's what I'm trying. I'm trying to bring value. And so if this is your reminder, go see a therapist if you have a good therapist. Go see a mentor or a coach. Someone that has the same values and standards as you, if not better. Someone who's living the life you want, or if you're doing the mentor route. Or someone who just can tell it to you honestly. Like, hey, look, dude, like, girl. I say girl? Lass. Just kidding. How do you say? What do girls say to each other? Babe. They say babe a lot. Babe. This is my girl impression. Ready and scene. Babe, I really feel like your arms and your thighs are really fitting tightly into that dress. And it's just like, it's cute and all, but you could really, start worrying about it. I never told my wife to ever worry about her body. I loved her. Like, I didn't care the size or whatever. I was like, freak, I love you. So I don't know how girls could do it to each other. If I can't even do it to a girl. I mean, I guess I could say, like, hey, like, honey, work on that. Like, I'd say, but not body stuff. That's a hard one. Girls, that's up to you. I can't be a good example of that. I've never told my wife to, like, I did tell her this was cool. I did say, I love it when you sweat, because it really did turn me on. I'm like, when you're sweaty, like, it's just something about it. And she worked out. Like, she'd get sweaty. I'm like, oh, because she was always self-conscious about it. I'm like, it is so hot. Like, stop caring. Like, it's so hot. Like, I'll lick that bead of sweat off your face. Just kidding. No, that's too much. Sorry, guys. I'm always too much. And that ends that. I hope I bring value to you guys in my most chaotic randomness. And therapy was good. He wants me to cry. He's like, can we open that grief again? He's like, let's see how you're doing. He's like, I want to keep hammering at that. I'm like, yeah, that's fine. He's like, let's keep digging, because I had a depressive weekend, and I know you guys see just my posts and stuff, but I did. I had terrible dreams. I'll share my dreams. It's a 5-minute video anyways. 6 minutes, 7 minutes now. First dream, I dreamed with my baby, my puppy, my fur baby. I always think of my bunnies, right? But I dreamed with my puppy, and he walked all the way from wherever she is to me. And He found him at my doorstep. He's so cute. I love my dog. Like, I love my baby. He's my baby. He's my baby. He's my baby. And I hate that I can't see my baby. Imagine having kids being divorced. Oh, I don't know how you guys do it. Hats off to you. I am honestly, like, scalp off to you. Like, it is wild that you guys can do that. Obviously, there's visitations, and we talked about visitations for the puppy, but I want absolutely nothing to do with her. Absolutely nothing. And since, the dog is not a human, like, it'll be different. And but it felt like my human, and we got to cuddle in bed together in my dream, and like wept, like he was whimpering and I was weeping and I was crying. So it was a beautiful dream. And so depression, right? I wake up depressed, and then the next day wake up depressed again. I dream of my mother-in-law, and I see her kneeling down praying, and we used to hang out in her bedroom. I know it probably sounds weird, but I was close. Like, I was close to them. I loved them, anyways. And I really loved her mom. Like she was crazy, but I loved her. I mean, there's some similarities, but I just loved her. She was such a sweet lady, and she did her best, and I just loved her. Like, I absolutely loved her. And she got cheated on, so now I twice at least. So now I understand what she's going through. And she was kneeling in prayer and asking for me to forgive her daughter and to help her daughter. To what was the word she used in my dream? It was like comfort her daughter, come back for her. And I can't do that. Like, I can't do that to myself. I will not. And it was really hard for her. She started weeping, and she's like begging me, holding on to me. She's like, she needs you. She needs you right now. She's going through a hard time. I cannot be that person for her anymore. I'll tell you this. There'll be a 10-minute video, guys. There was a dream. I have weird dreams, right? Some are dreams, I call them, and some are just dreams. They're crazy, like a Sharknado. It's like crazy stuff, right? And sometimes I think the source or God intervenes, like, do something. So one dream I had, and he's like, this is freshly out of the cheating situation and separation. Divorce is not complete yet. She's living in her other area and states away, right? And in a dream, God's like, she needs help financially. I'm like, sweet. What am I gonna do? And so I asked that. I was kind of pissed, because I'm like, I need money too. But freak love and freak God, because God's like, I gave you this dream for a reason. And that was the feeling. So I'm like, all right, what can I do? I'm not her husband anymore, but I can still act as her husband in a weird, messed up way until it's finalized. And so I don't have money. I'm out of money. But God obviously says she needs money, and so it just doesn't make sense. As I retell the story, where was my deliverance? There was no deliverance until the very end, actually. Yeah, there was a level of deliverance, but it's like, anyways, that was God, and just not the way I expected, I guess. So I got the idea to call her brother. So she has a lot of pride, and she won't ask for help. And I call her brother, or texted him, sorry. We're not calling terms, I don't want to be. And I'm like, hey, and he's like, we were just chatting. And I was just seeing where he was at. I'm like, he's the one with money, and that's her family. And he's like, dude, is there anything I can do for you, like, financially? And like, there was the quote. I'm like, yes, please. But God had just given me that dream. I'm like, you know what? If you want to do something for me, help out my ex and do something for her. I'm like, I don't know why, but I feel like she needs some money, and she will never be the one to say, I need help with finances, financially. Could you please give her money ASAP? And it was like, I probably have the text messages. I'm like, please, ASAP. So he gave her X amount, hundreds of dollars or 1,000, I can't remember. Anyways, I had to talk to her for the paperwork later, and she just starts crying. She's like, my brother, that brother, out of all brothers, she wasn't in close relationship with any of her relatives except for her sister. It's definitely not her brothers. And she's like, this brother gave me the money, and even though he has a lot of money, he's just not one to like do it. And I was like, yeah. And then she's like bawling, and yeah, anyways. So that's the depression of this weekend. I still struggle with it. I made a video on it. I'm still editing it, and I just want you guys to know I'm right there with you guys. It is not fun. Divorce or serious breakup beats the crap out of you continuously. It knows you're down, and it keeps hitting you. It just does. And it doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I'm wounded already, and it's like, he's not gonna stop. So I don't know, just with that very hopeful message, continue. It's all you can do. Go on, move on, keep doing it, keep showing up, hour at a time. You must do it for yourself. And I hope God, if you believe in God, intervenes in your life as he has in mind, and not the way you expect it, but it's always at the right time, even though it's not the right time. He'll have you struggle first and eat grass, anything to stay alive. It's like he'll make you go deep. He'll make you dig deep in yourself, and then he'll come out. Whether it's through other people, whether it's through who knows what means, but he will always bring a level of support you know Indiana Jones, where that, I forget which one it is, but he's like having to drink that cup, and it's like the old cup, and it's like, yeah, that's Jesus' cup or something. I've only seen it a couple times. Anyways, and there was a time where he had to like jump, and the stones appeared after he jumped, right? The whole lesson on faith. That's what I feel divorce is. It's in life, right? But like specifically divorce, you're gonna be asked to just jump when you have no energy, so you just kind of belly flop, you just fall, but then there's like all of a sudden a stone appears to catch you, and that's what you're just belly flopping your way through life for a while until you can start crawling your way through life, and then you can start like, I don't know, kind of cautiously, anxiously walking, and then the stones keep appearing. That's what divorce is. That's what life is, but definitely divorce, because you're kicked to the curb, you're on your knees, and you will stay on your knees for a while, unless you can do way better than me. I hope you can do better than me, and just get up and run, and like, hell yeah, I'm gonna just kill it. I don't know what that means, but you know, kill it. Like all the pump motivation videos. I'm not motivating at all right now. I need to go to the gym, and then I gotta go wrestle, and I gotta go fast. So, sorry, that's my message to you guys. I love you guys, and I hope this brings any kind of help. I'm like editing 5 videos just for this channel at the same time, let alone for other work stuff, for other works. So, I will get them out. I'm sorry. I'm trying to like stay afloat, not do too much with like my time being spread, but like if I feel creative, they're gonna get posted. But today was kind of a crappy day, which sucks because yesterday was so good, and then today was like, oh. So guys, like I said before in the last video, I never posted it. I'm editing it. It's like 30 minutes long, 20 minutes. It's a team effort, so together we are. I'm not gonna edit this. I'm just gonna post this. That's the only way I'm gonna post. I swear, more content than I want to. All right, love you guys. Mwah.